Bonjour à tous, c'est Johara Gemma, Entraineuse de chien. Maintenant, comprendre le chien. Hello everyone, this is Johara Gemma. Today on Understanding Dogs, I will be talking about cats. Yes, as you could all see, I am wearing my Hello Kitty shirt. So, so I am going to be talking about cats, which is something I usually don't do. But I know many people that have cats and they always ask, will my dog and my cat get along? So you all have heard the saying, fighting like cats and dogs. So let's think about this for a minute. So let's say you meet your perfect partner and you all get along very well and everything is looking beautiful, but your wife or your husband has a cat and you have a dog, and you want to know, will our pets get along together once we get married and move in together? Well, for the most part, they do. Cats and dogs do get along. However, you cannot rush it. This can take several weeks, and others could take even several months. So if you rush it, it will take even longer. So patience is key, and also consistency. All right. So there's a lot of things you all have to consider before adopting a cat and a dog. There's a lot of factors, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna break this down to you step by step, what you should be, how you should handle this. So I'm going to start by introducing your kitten and your puppy. So it is very important when you introduce your kitten to your puppy. This could be very tricky, however, and I will explain to you why. The reason why it could be tricky is because at the beginning, when you first introduce your puppy and your kitten, everything seems wonderful. You're like, oh my God, they get along perfectly. This is wonderful. Yes, they will get along at the beginning, but then, like I said, they're still babies. Just think about toddlers. Same concept. 2-year-old human toddlers. Same thing. You introduce them together and they will play together and everything is okay at the beginning. But then they start getting really, really excited and the whole play time gets out of control. Yes, and what happens? Always one of them ends up getting hurt by accident. Of course, this is not the intention, but it happens. Same thing with kittens and puppies, because they don't know that they're not aware of their own actions, so they end up hurting the other by accident as well. So it is very important when introducing kittens and puppies during playtime, never ever have them unsupervised. Ever. This is a rule of thumb, never. All right? So also keep in mind that the playtime should be short and consistent. So meaning a short period of time on a daily basis if possible, so they start getting used to each other. It's also really important when you're doing this interaction, that when you see that the playtime starts getting out of hand and they start playing rough, you separate them right away. This is very important. All right, so be very vigilant when doing this. All right, so since we're talking about behavior and all that, another thing very important to remember is when introducing dogs and cats is the body language. So this is something you have to observe. All right, so there is a certain way cats are gonna behave when they are feeling threatened, and dogs are going to behave when they are feeling threatened. So with cats, is going to be Very easy. I bet a lot of you have seen this. I have seen this and it totally freaks me out. So with cats is, as you all know, the little hump on the back that looks like a camel kind of thing, and they get like that. It's kind of scary and intimidating. And I'm not even a dog. I see that and I'm like, whoa. Okay, so yeah, definitely that. You cannot miss that. Also, when they start hiding, wanting to run away, also the hissing, which is totally scary and intimidating. So the hissing. So these are things you want to observe. Also, with dogs, same thing. You're gonna want to observe. Anyway, so with dogs, it's gonna be, you're gonna see the body tense like that, not relaxed. You're gonna see your dog tense. The jaw is gonna be tight. You're gonna see the ears like that, and you are going to see your dog yawning, one paw up like that, and of course the growling. So when you see that, you hear the and like that, know your dog is also feeling threatened by the cat. All right, so another thing to watch for, and this is very important, because when you see this behavior, you only have seconds to act. All right, because it could go downhill from here. So when you see that both pets, their body language, they're both tense, the cat and the dog, and they're facing each other, staring at each other. All right, so facing each other, staring at each other directly, this means that they are ready to attack each other. So it is important that you act right away and separate them right away, because if you don't, they are gonna fight, and this could have very negative consequences for the future. So meaning it could create a very traumatic experience for both your cat and your dog. All right, so it's really important when you see this, prevent, separate them right away. So another thing I wanted to go ahead and talk about today is about when you're introducing the dog to the cat, there are several things to keep in mind and ask yourself. So with dogs, there are many dog breeds, as you all know. So you have to see and make sure that your dog is a breed that doesn't see cats as prey, because if your dog breed sees cats as prey, this isn't gonna work. All right, so that's something you need to look into. Also, you need to look at, has your dog been socialized? Does your dog get along with other animals, even animals from other species? So this is something to look into. Also, you have to look at your cat's temperament. Is your cat friendly? Are both pets gentle? Are both pets gentle with other animals? So all these are factors you need to look into before introducing a dog and a cat. Also, another thing, like I was saying before, if either pet has had a traumatic experience with another species, because if they do, then they will be afraid of this other species. So it will delay everything, this whole thing with the dog and the cat getting along. And I hate this plane right now. And we're in the middle of Florida, and you get this all the time. So anyway, I hope my information has been helpful to you all. Abonne-toi et suis-moi Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Subscribe and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Peace, paz, au revoir.